Hey guys, it's William. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to make a classic French summer dessert, Clafoutis. It is commonly made with cherries and this is what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to add my little sprinkle in there since I'm going to flavor it with some pistachio and Amaretto liqueur, which is almond liqueur. It's going to taste absolutely divine, and this clafoutis is going to be super thick and impressive, yet extremely easy to make, so let's get right into it. This recipe is extremely simple because we are going to mix together the dry ingredients and then the wet ingredients, and that's it, it will be done. It just takes a bit more time if you want to take out the pits of the cherries, which I will do today, but let's get right into the dry ingredients first. This recipe is gluten-free, so there you go, it is for everyone basically, since I'm not using some all-purpose flour. So I'm going to start here with some ground almonds, which I'm going to mix with some cornstarch. This will add thickness and texture to our clafoutis. And I'm also going to add some sugar, which here is cane sugar, and I'm also going to add some vanilla extract, and I'm just going to mix that with a whisk. Now for the wet ingredients, very simple. We need a lot of eggs, and then I'm going to add some pistachio paste. This is what is going to give the pistachio flavor in this recipe. I just recently shared with you a pistachio paste recipe. You can also call it pistachio spread if you want, but it's amazing, super thick and with a full taste of pistachio really. So I recommend using it, and you can always leave it out in this recipe if you want to. I won't be mad. And then I'm just going to add the remaining liquid ingredients, which are some melted butter. Then I'm going to add some whole milk, and finally some whipping cream. This is heavy cream, so it is full fat. And then we can finally add the Amaretto liqueur, so almond liqueur basically, which gives an amazing taste. You can also leave it out if you wish, but I will suggest using some orange blossom extract if you can, or even some almond extract. That works really well to just bring out the flavors of the cherries and of the ground almonds. Once that your liquid batter is done, you can add your dry ingredients to it and mix one last time, and that's it, it will be ready, and then we can work on the cherries. For this recipe today, I'm using a very simple cake pan. This is a 20 centimeter cake pan, so 8 inches, and I'm basically going to butter it, and then I'm going to add some parchment paper just at the bottom of the cake pan to make sure that everything unmolds easily without any trouble. And then we can add in there our cherries. These cherries are from my backyard and they are absolutely stunning, full of flavor and full of sugars, so you don't need to do anything to them. And I actually removed the pits since I do not like that my guests have to actually eat the pits and then leave them out, and just it's a mess. So I just leave them out because it doesn't make that much of a difference in taste, honestly. So just be nice to your guest and leave the pits out, and then you can add all of your batter on top of your cherries. Time to bake our clafoutis in our preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. That's 390 in Fahrenheit. And then I'm going to reduce the temperature of the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. That's 350 in Fahrenheit. And I'm going to bake it once again for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until it looks a bit jiggly but still set. It is very important that everything is set since we have the eggs in there. And then you can basically eat it lukewarm or even cold. I actually prefer it super cold out of the fridge, but it's really a question of preference. And there you go, it was that easy to make a classic French clafoutis. Super simple and super rustic. It is really the motto of this recipe. So I hope that you will try it and tell me if it's good on my social media. You can find the entire list of ingredients in the description box down below along my social media indeed. So Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Please remember to subscribe to this channel to help me grow on YouTube and give this video a like and a comment if you want to chat. I'll be very happy to respond and I will see you soon for another amazing recipe. Bye!